My husband and I are actually foster parents. So we got our 2 boys in 2019, and there was some trauma and some behaviors there that we were really struggling with. We were seeing a lot of struggles after visits with the bio parents, and that looked like hitting, screaming, just emotional meltdowns over simple tasks. Bedtime took around 3 or 4 hours. It was hard. I was really confused about how I needed to handle those behaviors. I thought I'm probably just making it worse. I just really didn't know what to do. And I thought, maybe we really just can't handle being foster parents, and that we need to, call our caseworker and talk about some other options. And I didn't want to quit on them. That was not a good option for me to quit on these 2 boys that needed somebody to be there. So I actually was talking to my pediatrician, and she told me about the program at Helen Ross through RIP. At first, I was overwhelmed because they tell you it's like an 18-week program. The ladies that work there at RIP made it super simple for us because we didn't have to keep up with anything. We just came every Tuesday, Thursday, and they figured it out for us, and they taught us all of the basic principles that RIP does. And so we really just jumped right in, and they were just there to help us through that. So we didn't really have to do anything but show up at first. When we would have these challenging behaviors, there was no resolve to them. It was like we were in a constant battle, just constant. But after we started doing the RIP strategies, it was like we were able to address a specific behavior and then move on with our day. We feel very confident in our skills to work with our kids when they're having those challenging moments. I wouldn't say it's perfect because it's life and you have small children, so we're a lot more confident in our ability to parent our kids from hard places. It's really nice to meet other parents in similar situations that have also been there and know what you're going through, and there's like no judgment at all. I think that when you've reached the end of your rope with your kiddo and you don't feel like you can keep going on, the ladies at RIP are understanding and they're not judgmental, and they know how to help you make home plans to work in your home. And sometimes they pull out all of their little tricks when they need to, just to help you get through whatever you're going through at home with your kid. Now, as a volunteer, I come in and I'm like, hey, I know it's a lot, but you're gonna get through it. And then it is so rewarding to see the kids that come in that are having some really challenging things, and then they make like a 180 in a span of like 9 weeks. I think that is so rewarding to see that in your home, but also in other kids too. And it definitely works if you're consistent.